Frame by frame, y'all already know what it is. It's your true boo, your #1 brand ambassador in all the world. And I know y'all tuned in like, why is the true boo looking like Wakanda's baby sister? I know y'all like, baby, true boo in full gear today. Well, I want to welcome you all to another wonderful show. I'm so excited that you all decided to tune back in to Frame by Frame, the real, that's REEL, the real deal in the movie world, where we tear up all of the fiction and the facts about your favorite movies, and we bring you all of the wonderful art that movies entail. And this show is a very special show, okay? Because we are talking about the movie Amistad today. And that is one of the reasons that I am in full gear today, because I'm ready to hurt somebody, okay? I'm not going to tell y'all no lies, okay? That movie got me upset. That's why I don't watch stuff like that. You hear me? I mean, y'all know what I'm talking about. African American people. I mean, I have to just even get my mouth fixed to even say it, right? But I'm not going to say it yet because we're not going to get into the show yet. First, I just want to welcome you all back to another wonderful show. And we have an exciting show for you today. Like I said, we're going to be talking about Amistad. And since Black History Month is almost coming, we're going to be talking about a lot of different African American movies. We're going to be showcasing our African American actors and actresses, people who make the soundtracks, the writers, just paying homage to those who don't really get any light in film. And so, you know, I really wanted to watch Amistad because it not only has a message for us as African Americans, the message that is in the movie that we are used to getting, it's very painful. It's a very painful message, you know, because it's a reminder of where we have come from and where we are and why we are the way we are. And so it's painful to watch, but I have good news for you. There is a hidden message in the movie Amistad that I want to reveal to you as an African American person. This hidden secret will help you. This hidden secret will make you realize all of the pain and struggle that our ancestors went through wasn't for nothing. You know, business is something that we have to do as African Americans. Wealth is something that we have to obtain in order to change our situation. Really change our situation, because real change comes through wealth, having authority. And the only way you can really have authority is by having wealth. Okay? Even the Bible says the borrower is slave to the lender. It's slave, right? So we have to have wealth in order to bring real change. And I'm going to tell you about the hidden story of entrepreneurs and how money has always protected us. And it bought our freedom. You saw it in the movie Amistad. We're going to talk about it. Don't move a muscle. I'm your host, your #1 brand ambassador in all the world, True Johnson, your true boo, and you're watching Frame by Frame. We'll be right back. Detroit, y'all already know what it is. It's your true boo, your black Vanna Whites. Ha! Let me quit. Vanna White ain't never been this fine, baby, okay? It's your true boo, your #1 brand ambassador in all the world. And I'm coming to you live on the set of Frame by Frame. And I have here with me this beautiful comic book, I Prefer the Dark. I know some of you do too, right? I prefer the dark a lot myself. But this is a comic book, I Prefer the Dark. We've been waiting on this, right? The wait is over. And I am the lead in this comic book. Samantha Myers is a character that I play. She's a maniac, right? She's out to get this crazy man for human trafficking and keeping bodies in the basement and all kind of stuff. I mean, it's just crazy, right? I love it, and you're gonna love it too. So I just want to show you all just a few pages in here. It looks so beautiful, I barely want to touch it, right? So this is one of my favorite pages, of course, because it has your true boo on it. So you know it's gonna be my favorite, right? But I'm so excited about it. I can't really tell you all a lot about the book, you know, but Samantha Myers, she woke up at 6 a.m., showered, cooked her husband breakfast, and then she murdered him, okay, after she cooked them breakfast. So I'll just leave you all with that. You hear what I'm saying? But you don't want to miss this. I mean, I'm just so excited for all the wonderful hard work that went into this beautiful comic book. I want to thank my producer and his brain for finally having this baby, right? Because, you know, we get pregnant with a lot of visions, but it's hard to push that thing out. So we finally pushed this out. I'm excited. We're going to be doing Comic-Con and all those wonderful things for our comic book fans. It's going to be amazing. So I want you all to stay tuned. Y'all know what it is, frame by frame, the real deal, R-E-E-L, the real deal in the movie world. And we'll be right back with your hit film show in all the world, frame by frame, with your #1 brand ambassador in all the world, your true boo, True Johnson. Don't move a muscle. For life, baby. Wakanda for life. Y'all already know what it is. It's Wakanda for life. Hello, your true boo. Baby, Wakanda was a beautiful place, right? Y'all know what Wakanda is. Shout out to the Black Panther. We miss you. We're going to be doing a great show on the Black Panther. But today, we're talking about Amistad. Y'all, let me get myself together before I even start talking about this movie, because I'm just going to tell you, you know, I'm really emotional when it comes to watching things like slavery movies and movies about slavery, you know, because I'm a very sensitive person. So I am very careful about the things that I let go into my eye gates, my ears, and the things that come from my mouth. So, you know, I don't have fun in watching movies about slaves and how they did us, you know, and it really just hurts. But I'm going to tell you, you know, I had seen Amistad some time ago, but I hadn't seen it in a while. So the main reason that I really wanted to watch this movie is not to remind myself or you about how downtrodden we were, about how mistreated we were as African Americans. Yes, the movie was terrible. It was terrible good though, right? Because the actors in the movie, oh my God, what was that? What the one guy that played the president? Oh my goodness, what was his name? Anthony Hopkins. Baby, that white man. No, he can act. You hear me? I'm not going to talk about Anthony Hopkins, baby, but I love him in a lot of different films. But baby, that Caucasian man can get it, okay? He can act. I'll have to give it to him. And I wonder why he can play those parts so well. But we won't talk about that right now. We're going to talk about the good parts of the movie, right? And the wonderful thing, I want to reveal the hidden secret in Amistad to you, the African American, the kings, the queens, the rulers, the people inside of us, our ancestors that want us to rise up. I mean, people died. That movie got me so upset. I mean, I have to watch my mouth because my inside of me, I want to say so many different things because I feel such a way. I mean, I have to just shout out to Steven Spielberg. Was it Steven Spielberg? Because the movie, and also Debbie Allen, who directed the movie. I mean, the movie was just mwah, okay? I mean, just the actors. I mean, I can't get everybody in my head right now because the names are long. But the movie was just, oh my God. I mean, and that's why I love film. I love art because, you know, even though we're talking about a subject that is real and true, we're still talking about the imagination, the gift of talent, of film, of art, of bringing something to life. Because I mean, just to see something like that today, and it takes me back to the actual time, even though I wasn't there, but I was there in spirit because my people was there watching that. It hurt me, it tore me up on the inside. I can't watch stuff like that, right? But I had to watch it today because I want you all to know the hidden secret in Amistad, the truth about entrepreneurship, occupying and doing financial business, becoming wealthy in order to bring real change. And in the year of 2020, we as African Americans are still being downtrodden in a major way, in ways that I won't even go into this show. But what I'm saying is that wealth, entrepreneurship has always been the answer. What brought the freedom of the Amistad slaves? It was money. It was the money of a rich entrepreneur by the name of Lewis Tappan. It was a rich entrepreneur by the name of Lewis Tappan. The white man in the movie, Lewis Tappan, was a wealthy entrepreneur Christian man who paid with his money from his business. He used his money to hire the lawyer, to teach them to read, to get them new clothing, to help them. They would have died if it wasn't for Lewis Tappan and his money. And I want you to know something about Lewis Tappan. Lewis Tappan started out poor. He wasn't always wealthy. He started out poor. Okay? I want you to look his story up. We do something called the Triple S. The Triple S is a Sunday success story, and our mentor gives us stories of entrepreneurs that used to be poor, but they became wealthy. And Lewis Tappan, he's the founder of Dun & Bradstreet. You know what Dun & Bradstreet is. Dun & Bradstreet is the D&B. Dun & Bradstreet is like credit ratings for businesses. It's like a social security number for a business. Dun & Bradstreet rates your business. You can't even have a business profile without a Dun & Bradstreet. Lewis Tappan is long gone, but his money is still here, baby. And it's still talking. And Amistad, being a true story, was just amazing. It was amazing because I couldn't believe, I wanted to know how they were able to infiltrate those people and get over there. And when they showed that it was us who turned our people into the slave master, that hurt even more because we still betray each other like that today. But when you look at the movie, what we went through, I can't even go through some of the scenes. It's sickening. Like when the lady had the baby on the boat. I can't even, I don't even know what to say. Woo-wee! What is that smell? Somebody done funked it up in here. We need some funk busters. Don't get funked up, get the funk out with Funk Busters, your all natural odor eliminator. Funk Busters is an essential oil mix, all natural essential oils, and it is an awesome way to eliminate unwanted odors like food, pet odors, mildew, all the stinky smells from the bathroom. I don't need to go on and on. You know what a stinky smell smells like, right? 3 sprays, 3 days. 3 sprays, 3 days. So you can hit your car, the bathroom, your living area. It's great for small areas when you're traveling. It's great for traveling, right? Because we know how small areas on buses and planes and trains can be. So if you use Funk Busters, you won't get funked up. You can get the funk out. And you can get your Funk Busters online on Facebook. Go to Funk Busters Odor Eliminator on Facebook, or If you're in the city of Detroit, you can visit Happy Liquor Foods, and that's located at 8 Mile and Hubble, or you can visit Healthwise Health Food. Healthwise Health Food is in Warren on East 8 Mile in Detroit, Michigan. So you can go to either those locations, or you can hit us up on Facebook. Go to Funk, F-U-N-K, Busters, B-U-S-T-E-R-S, Funk Busters Odor Eliminators on Facebook. Hit us up in the inbox and we'll send you a free sample. 3 sprays last 3 days. Don't get funked up. Frame by frame, we're back. We are back and we are talking about Amistad. Amistad was an amazing movie. And first I want to just shout out to all of the wonderful actors in Amistad. I mean, just each and every one of them. Everything, every person and prop, and every person that pulled a string and hit a light. Shout out to you for making that vision come alive. I just thought the movie was amazing because it pulled on my inside. You know, it made me mad. It made me cry. It made me angry. It made me just emotional in so many different ways. And that's when you know you have a great piece of art, when it'll take you from happy to sad to, I just don't know how the hell I'm feeling right now. You hear me? I'm just feeling away right now. Seeing this stuff is unbelievable. And so, like I told y'all before we cut to the break, we have to get some money. So that is one of the hidden jewels in the movie Amistad that I bet a lot of you never knew. Lewis Tappan was a wealthy entrepreneur, and it is because of him and his money that the freedom of that the freedom even came about. Because if it hadn't have been for him using his wealth to get lawyers for them, they would have just been dead. You seen all them crazy people came talking about they own them. Could you imagine people coming with paperwork talking about they own you? Oh my God. Bless the heart of Lewis Tappan. Okay? Because it was because of him those slaves got their freedom. And you know, we talk bad about entrepreneurs and their money, but truth be told, their money has always protected us. Money has always been a protection and a defense, okay? So I want you all to look up Lewis Tappan, look up his story. He wasn't always wealthy. He was poor. He started out poor, but he had a vision, and his vision was Dun & Bradstreet. And right now, everybody needs a Dun & Bradstreet. So his vision lives on. Your vision can live on. Movies, the vision of art, film, it lives on. And that's what I love about film. And that's what we love here on Frame by Frame. So I want to just talk about a few scenes from Amistad. One scene that was funny was when the African man was dancing in front of the white man on the boat. What the heck was that all about? What was that all about when he was doing that dance? Baby, he got in front of that man and started dancing. I just guess they just, wanted to try to find some humor. I don't know what that was all about. But another scene, that really got me at the beginning was, when the two guys were arguing and, they were just talking their language. And, I asked my director, I'm like, what is they saying? He didn't say anything, but it revealed to me later when he trusted the white man that capped them, got them, took them a slave. He trusted them to take him to where they were supposed to be going. But as we know, that did not happen, right? And so that's what they were arguing about. He was asking him, why would you trust him to take us, to freedom? And he's the one who captured us, right? Just shows how quickly we are, to put our trust again. But, he didn't really have a choice because they couldn't even speak English. Lewis Tappan paid people to teach them the Bible, teach them English and all of that. I mean, shout out to him. So, that scene, one of the scenes that really touched me the most and hurt me was when the lady went overboard with her baby. She looked at him And I knew she was going to do it. When she got up there and she did it, she just didn't want to live. I mean, can you blame her to think for her baby to go through that? I mean, then they threw them people overboard because they didn't have room. Oh my God, I can't even go into it because I'm going to give myself a headache. It makes me emotional. It really does, because we're still being shot down today. No, we ain't being carried over here on no damn boat, but we being carried out in body bags. It's still the same. Still the same. It's just not in these horrific fashions. So, you know, we're going to change this. We're going to change these things for African American people. I believe in us. I believe in our people, that we are going to get our stuff together. Period. Okay? The bottom line is we have to have our own. And it starts with building a foundation of wealth. And in order to do that, you have to do business. You have to do big business, corporation, corporate level business. Not mom and pop, soul food restaurants, hair salons, and boutiques. None of that. I'm talking about corporate billion-dollar businesses like Amazon, Flex, and all of that. That's what I'm talking about. Because if Lewis Tappan can do it way back then, you can do it now. Because it's much easier and it's much accessible. We got all kinds of stuff going on, right? So the movie Amistad is what we are talking about. We're going to come back at you with a segment about Lewis Tappan because he's a very interesting guy. And so we are going to be, like I told y'all, we're going to be talking about different movies for Black History Month. We're not going to watch too many slave movies, so I'm going to let y'all know that right now, because I don't want to be up in here strangling nobody, y'all, okay? I don't want to have to pull my weapons out. You hear me? I got to keep my weapons in, y'all. Y'all ain't ready for all this ammunition I'm wearing right now. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all like, what the True Boo got on, baby? I got weapons on. You hear me? You better not mess with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm feeling real funny right now after watching that movie. I got to go home and take a nap and sleep this off and get up and think right, okay? Because I'm not thinking right now. All I can see is my people in that damn boat. And I gotta calm. I have to really get ahead. Gotta get my head together, because it hurt my heart to see that, even though it was a movie, but it wasn't. It was a true story. And with that being said, man, I'm at a loss for words, because my heart is full, you know, when I think about my people. But I thank you all for tuning in to Frame by Frame, your hit film show in all the world. And we're going to be doing Critics Corner when we come back with our other segment. And I'm going to talk to you all about some of the things that I didn't really like about Amistad. I didn't like none of it, obviously, but, you know, of course, I mean, the movie as a film and all of the art, that was wonderful. So we're going to talk about that. But again, I want you all to remember the hidden story in Amistad. Okay, we're not talking about the downtrodden and all of that. I want you all to know about Lewis Tappan. So I want you to go and Google his name and look up his story. He has a really great story. But I want you all to make sure that you go to the Facebook page, Frame by Frame, The Real Deal in the Movie World. That's REEL, The Real Deal in the Movie World. Go to the YouTube, Frame by Frame, The Real Deal in the Movie World. Subscribe. Please make sure that you subscribe. When you subscribe, you get updates to all of our new videos, when you can win cash and prizes, when you can come on the show, or when you can just watch the True Boo. Better yet, just subscribe. Hello? Because I need your subscription, right? So I want you all to love yourself and hug yourself. And you're watching Frame by Frame, your hit film show, and with your #1 brand ambassador in all the world, your True Boo. Peace and love, y'all.